right?
Oof. 4 M's, I get it.
And all he ever does is go, just the basics, son. Just the basics. Just the basics. So you and I are just throwing jabs, right? Lots of jabs, combos, we're working combinations. Our footwork is robotic, but technically sound. If someone watched us on a tape and went, oh, okay, it's not very fluid, but it's perfect.
You know what they would say about us, Mark?
What?
They'd say those guys put the fun in fundamentals.
Exactly. They would say nothing about them is flashy, but look at that combo. Look at they punch in bunches. So you and I, whenever we box somebody who's just like us, we win, right? We crush them. We crush people because we are better at, we put the fun in fundamentals.
Right. No one has a better skeleton ground-based training than us.
I mean, skyscrapers are built on foundations. Our boxing is built on 10 years of foundation training.
I want to buy your DVD collection, Mark's Boxing Foundations.
Exactly. And it's just the same clip for 10 years. Just footwork.
And you would sell the DVDs in a boxing set. Oh
my gosh. And a ring. Beautiful.
Sorry. Back to Steven Seagal. You were saying about the boxing.
But then one night, you and I are both 17-0. We're in different weight classes.
Yeah.
But we brawl two people called Crazy Carl and Crazy Kenny.
Crazy Carl, Crazy Kenny.
Yep. So you get CC and KK.
Yeah.
We both lose because what they bring to the table is really funky styles. Where's that punch coming from? Like, where's this uppercut coming from? That didn't get back. Like, this guy is just throwing rights. There's no jabs. There's no fundamentals, and we fall apart.
I think we're not describing Tank Abbott.
Yeah, because we don't know, right? This person should be trained.
Right. They're not fighting the way they should be fighting.
So Casey Ryback, that's what Casey does. Casey has this very fluid movement where he is connecting with strike. Oh, get this. So William Stanix, Tommy Lee Jones, is thinking he won't slice me there because I would stab him, so I'm not even going to have it ready. So by the time that he gets stabbed, he's like, crap, what? Why? I don't get this. And then he completely falls apart. Yeah. So his domination could be that he's going up against well-trained military tacticians who act crazy. But his stuff is so weird, they have no defense for it because it's so weird and unconventional and technically not sound.
Right. So, Mark, how long was this final fight from beginning to end?
2 minutes.
And so how many strikes did Ryback get in on Tommy Lee Jones?
How many strikes did Ryback?
Like how many wounds did he inflict?
Okay, so he stabs his jacket.
Yeah.
And then he stabs his chest. He gives a slice on his chest.
Yeah.
And then he slices his wrist.
Yeah.
And then he gouges the eye.
Yeah.
And then he plugs the head and then electrocutes.
Okay, so that's 6. Mm-hmm. So we're talking three wounds a minute. So we're talking a wound every 20 seconds.
But see, I'm starting this fight with the tackle.
Okay.
I'm not starting it when tackle, then they both back up and they get their knives. So there's breaks in between this. If you did actual combat time with not Tommy Lee Jones sliding around or talking, I mean, there's roughly about 60 seconds of knife fighting.
Right. So every 10 seconds there's a wound inflicted.
Yes, and most of those are towards the end. Yeah.
Right, by Ryback. And there's only one inflicted by Tommy Lee Jones.
One on the eyebrow. So, yeah, he gets shellacked.
Do you think this movie plays better if Seagal wins flawlessly?
Yes.
I'm going to say it's either an even match or a flawless victory. Don't give me the almost flawless.
Well, all right, so here's the thing. We talked about equilibrium being beautiful, and that's essentially a flawless victory.
Right, but he earns it. He earns that flawless victory.
And it's different. It comes across as different. You don't see it coming. This one, though, it just feels like a superfluous, superficial scar that means nothing.
Right.
And it should just be a shellacking.
Right, because it is a landslide. It is no contest. However, for some reason, we give him a crumb.
Yeah, I mean, I bet that was TLJ wanting that. Like, hey, I need to get something out of this.
Oh, I do not think our friend Steven was like, he should cut me once.
He was not. It was just TLJ was on set, and you give respect to TLJ. But the knife grabbing with the mouth should not have been in this because they showed every way that you could break out of that way that the knives were being held. the forearm or the wrists were being held. That's the word. That takes me out of the fight every time. Not the little slice by TLJ, because I get it, right? You got to give TLJ a slice.
You got to give him something.
But when he bites the knife, now you and I both established that we're not knife fighters.
Right.
In a past life.
On many podcasts, we've talked about our inability to use knives as weapons.
Yes, just listen to us talk about Desperado and our throwing knife debacles. This, though, I'm telling you, man, if I'm knife fighting somebody and they grab the blade of my knife with their mouth, I am going to really hurt them. Even if I lose it, there's no way I'm leaving that. There's no way I'm leaving that fight without them getting a Joker cut. It's going to happen, right?
Yeah. No, when I'm in any fight for any reason, I don't think about using my mouth for anything, especially handling a weapon.
Yeah, it's no biting, there's just so many ways to get out of that. He could have double reversed the knives and stabbed him through both temples.
Yeah.
Like that's just, and then slammed him through the TV and been like bunny ears.
Well, there's simple rules though when it comes to fighting, Mark. Like when I was in the wrestling team in high school, I can still remember our wrestling coach John Tinnis yelling at us, "Don't reach back! Don't reach back!"
No, never reach back.
You never reach back. It's like one of the fundamentals. First day, don't reach back. I feel like if you're a knife fighter, like don't use your mouth. don't use your mouth.
Reaching back you're just gonna get pinned. You're gonna get head and armed.
Yeah,
and it's all over.
You're saying, take my arm. Here it is.
Yeah, over under. Boom. Done. Like done. You're toast with Nutella. Yeah. Don't bite the knife. Like that's it. That's the one thing you get out of this whenever you're knife fighting in the future, and we don't condone that.
No, but if you are,
don't bite the knife.
Don't bite the knife.
This was amazing, man. Thank you.
Mark, I know that you don't have a movies, films, and flicks memorabilia store. However, I feel if there was a "Don't Bite the Knife" T-shirt, it would it would sell out.
I mean, that's we should figure out how to do that.
Because I think we have the cliffhanger shirts, we have the "Don't Bite the Knife" shirt, we have the Meg's had a couple great quotes.
Yeah.
Of our stuff. We should get some shirts going on here. Which winch would make a wonky witch wince?
Yep, that's great.
Right. So there's some stuff there. So let's talk about T-shirts in the future.
Yeah, don't bite the knife.
Don't bite the knife.
Mickey from Rocky saying that.
Come on, Rocky, don't bite the knife. Who? Okay. Can
you get me a picture of him with a bubble just saying, "Don't bite the knife"? Right. Mark,
I've already started the photoshopping going on here. All
right. Thank you.
Who would be in a prequel? No, in a deleted flashback scene where Casey Ryback is being trained in this era? This movie came out what, 92, 91?
Mm-hmm.
Who would play the Mickey to Seagal? Who would play his mentor?
Okay, so Bronson.
Charles Bronson.
Wait, when Bronson? Let me check real quick. I mean, he's got to be, right? At this time?
Yeah.
Let me see. Charles. I just want to make sure that I'm not quite sure when he passed away.
Was he still doing canon films at this point in time?
Oh, he was 99. Yeah, he passed away in 03. So yeah, Bronson.
Charles Bronson. All right, I'm making up a graphic for you.
Dude, thank you so much, man.
This has been a blast.
All right, so for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Adam Hodgins. Wait, Adam, don't bite the knife, Hodgins. This is Final Fights. We'll see you next week.